Having information on what is about to happen during a storm is key to keeping you and your family safe. Nowadays, with TV, radio, and a plethora of social media sites, you have to be a caveman to be in the dark. Here's Josh Marthers on how you can stay connected.
Well, it's been several years since the last major hurricane struck the United States coastline, and at that point, social media really had not become popular. Over the past couple of years, we've noticed and gotten used to seeing things like Twitter and Facebook for storm reports. It's become a key and integral part of how we give you storm information on a day-to-day basis and when the weather is at its worst. So joining me here is a social media expert. This is Larry Collette, president of Net Galaxy Studios. Larry, thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit first about how social media has impacted not just weather coverage, but news and information in general, and then we'll get into a couple of the other things here in just a couple of minutes.
Okay, well, social media, of course, is a technology that in the last few years have really just kind of exploded. A lot of it has to do with mobile devices. We can now get our social media, our technology from mobile devices. And some of our research has shown that 43% of online users use mobile devices to get their social media. 13% are using Twitter. 72% of adults, American adults, are on Facebook.
Right. And you now have these options, like you were saying with the smartphones, like an iPhone or a Droid. You have the option now of just taking a quick shot. Instantly, let's say if you've got flooding downtown or you see a tornado or anything like that, you take a shot with your smartphone, and with a touch of a button, it goes to Facebook. And that's really revolutionized the way that we get information, not just before the storm, but during the storm and after the storm.
True. And with mobile devices, whenever there's a storm, chances are power could go out.
Right.
But with your mobile device, it's always on, it's always connected. So you can not only, one, get your information, but two, like you said, take that snapshot and send it into your local news media or on Facebook, Twitter, and share it with the rest of the world.
Now, it's funny, too, because the government is picking up on this as well. The National Hurricane Center has just recently started saying they're getting into Facebook, they're getting into things like this. And I think that are we seeing that trend to where people are going to rely now more, possibly even solely, on social media sites as opposed to the traditional website?
I think you're probably going to see that. That's probably a good path to take for government because of the technology that's available. Facebook, one, being the most powerful social media right now today, they just introduced messaging where you can actually get your own email address through Facebook.
Right.
So it's definitely a smart move on them to actually use that technology to share the information because we're always connected to Facebook.
Larry, thank you for stopping by and joining us here for the special.
Absolutely.
We'll be in touch soon, man. All of our social networks